Candidate D, there were 30 sentenced inmates in the Kirikiri female prison. Very correct. And so this candidate has the 2 marks as well. There were 30. This is how sentences should be written. The only thing that this ought to have been spelled out. There are rules guiding how to write numbers. It's one of the topics we will take in time. So candidate D got this correctly. Now we move on to question 7. Question 7 is joy is joy. That is the expression, joy is joy. What figure of speech is used in the above expression? Our answer is, the answer from the marking scheme is, it is a pun or repetition. Now, you ask yourself, what is a pun? A pun is defined as play on words. When a word is manipulated through its sound, then you have a pun. And this can qualify as such. The word joy you have here are 2 different words. This is a proper noun. This is an abstract noun. But they are bringing them together seems to manipulate the sounds we have in the 2 words, particularly since they are spelled the same way and pronounced the same way. Puns usually help to emphasize issues. So this joy is joy actually brings out that this person is known as Joy, and she had joy, which eventually collapsed somewhere. So it brings up the issue more to the fore by its usage. That is the expression joy is joy. It can qualify as a pun. It can also qualify as repetition, because the word joy here is repeated here, even though they belong to different parts of speech, or different aspect of the word now. Why one is proper, the other is a noun. But repeating words actually also is a weapon. It's a literary to use to emphasize the point. So again, we can either say it is pun or it's a repetition. Now this is a technical area for candidates. Often they find it difficult to answer questions on figures of speech. Okay, so what did candidate A write? Candidate A didn't write anything, so candidate A got 0. Candidate B didn't write anything, so candidate B got 0. Candidate C didn't write anything, and so candidate C got 0. But candidate D tried it and wrote alliteration. Alliteration is not the answer. Now, why is it not the answer? Alliteration is the repetition of consonant sound in lines, particularly in lines of poetry. Even if you are writing, we can have alliteration in prose, but usually we don't really say much about it in prose. However, if you look at this expression, there's actually repetition of consonant sound, G and G. However, you don't talk of alliteration when there is already repetition, because these words are already repeated. So it's natural that when a word is repeated, the consonant sound there will also be repeated. But repetition is higher. So you rather take repetition than alliteration. If you had, for example, Joy's jog, then you can talk of alliteration, because joy is a different word, jog is a different word, but the sound G is repeated in those words. So alliteration can work. But in this case, it's repetition, which is a higher unit under which alliteration operates.